Wasn't a tent revival, but it was where you went in a building, listened to the preacher tell you what you were doing wrong and how much money you had to give them to get it right. And I wore a pair of black jeans, my black t-shirt, my black boots, my black vest with writing on it. And one of the people in charge, one of the ushers, I guess you would call them, told me I wasn't dressed right for the meeting.
Not dressed right for the meeting?
I said, excuse me? How do I, well, you have to have a business casual shirt with a collar. And I said, oh, I have a couple of those. Where they at? I said, about 6 states away. Well, I'm sorry you can't come in. Okay. I said, I was going to make a $1,000 donation, but since you can't come in, I guess can't do it. Let me find you a seat, sir. But being in the house of God, I cannot tell you my reply.
Did you tell him where to stick his seat?
No, actually, I attempted to show him. And then I was asked to leave.
Better yet.
But the point that I'm getting at is we judge Yahoo showing two actresses committed the biggest faux pas, the biggest mistake you can in fashion. Mm-hmm. They wore the same dress to the same event. Oh my God, flay them with cat o' nine tails. Throw them in front of a bus.
And yet that's precisely what the Target commercials suggest.
Mm-hmm. But so we have to remember, especially the church has to remember, that God's looking at the heart.
Not what you have.
Okay.
So we should walk in a way that accepts everyone's equality. We shouldn't base it on looks, on social standing, on the way you're dressed, but instead the recognition should be that we are all equal in God's eyes. Interesting, huh? 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "For the Lord does not see as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." 2 Corinthians 10:7. Do you look at things according to the outward appearance? If anyone is convinced in himself that he is Christ's, let him again consider this. Let him consider this in himself, that just as he is Christ's, even so we are Christ's. 2 Corinthians 5:16. Therefore, from now on, we regard no one according to the flesh. See, Joseph's good looks, and this is where I identify with Joseph somewhat, continued to create major problems for him.
You can identify with them.
But again, that test produces godly character. He would be tested in loyalty to his master and his righteousness before God. Joseph's character produced some deep, some sincere convictions, and he would be severely tested because he refused to lower his standards. See, I'm a little different. I lower my standards and allow a couple of people to come in here, or I did, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake to let those people come in. See, Potiphar's wife was like Satan. She had persistence. And because he was so good looking, she wanted to sleep with him. Genesis 39:10 says, "So it was, as he spoke to Joseph day by day, that he did not heed her, to lie with her, or be with her." But she had persistence.